the Ecomi token has put in a new all-time low of the entire cycle. And now the big question is the Ecomi token dead, RIP, or is there still a chance? And why is the Ecomi token now at 0.0047 or 0.0049 at the point of making this video? Let's assess a little bit the situation and also see if there is still a chance for the token to come back, if it's worth holding or if it's worth selling at all at this point in time. What will be my personal strategy? Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video out of beautiful Scalea. Here you see the Calabrian Sea and the beach in the background. So we can even take a small step outside here so you can really see what I'm talking about. Once again, Norman defense towers and old pieces of history here to see. But before I start, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto investor and NFT investor and not your financial advisor. So please do your own research before you ape into the Ecomi token and or veve NFTs, or if you consider selling them all. Just watch the video first, include it into your research, and then you make a decision on your own. Now, let's talk about it. So, the Ecomi token has reached a new all-time low, 0.004746, wick down to 46 now at the point of making this video is at 0.0049, and probably retesting from below this new overhead resistance of a support that we actually have built since 550 days roundabout. We have been covering that on Crypto Morning Coffee all the time, you remember that we have been bouncing in some kind of a whale accumulation range or a whale trading range between 0.005 and 0.001. So that range was where we considered could be the base first. But now something has happened. The crypto market in itself has been shaken a little bit by the employment rates that were coming from the US, not too good, and then also from the expectations of maybe no rate cuts for another couple of months. So that has brought the crypto market down. And actually OMI was already at support, clinging on to support, and ripped below. At the same time, I want to make you aware of that one of the more famous whales, John's Cryptotherapy, that has a lot of OMI tokens, said a specific thing in his recent video. So he showed the wick down and he said,
this could give us confidence that if it does go towards upside and we bounce off the VWAP, this is going to be that pinnacle move that we're shooting towards the sky. If this does not happen and we do not break the VWAP, if I see a huge move of volume push towards upside, but it's a delta bullish candle and we're seeing a huge bullish candle failing to go higher, guys, it's time to talk about OMI and how far it's going to go down. This video can scare a lot of people.
If John's Cryptotherapy sees this, no hard feelings, but people need to be aware that there is a trading group or a trading, let's say, conglomerate considering to sell big bags of Ecomi into the market if certain levels of support are broken. So we are around this level, 0.0047 at the moment. So watch this clip here quickly. So as you've heard, there is this consideration of traders to sell more OMI, and you can imagine what happens to the Ecomi price if hundreds of millions of Ecomi are dumped into the order books, obviously, and this is also a point worth considering. The OMI token is at the moment very sensitive to everything that is dumped into the market as market order. On the other hand, no whale will be so stupid to just dump 1 billion tokens into the market and drive the price down to zero. Because what you actually want is, if you want to sell your tokens, you want to get more or less the price that it is right now, or something like 0.005, and not 5 zeros and 2 or something like that, right? So there will be small sales all the time, but they will be suppressing the price unless there is more demand. Now let's come to the point where why should there be demand for the Ecomi token? Let's recap quickly what we have seen for the Ecomi token throughout this year. So throughout this year, we have seen we've lost an exchange, Bit4x, which is obviously not good, and many people that otherwise would be maybe adding to their bags have been frustrated because they lost big bags of Ecomi on Bitforex. Now this is locked up. We don't know what happened to Bitforex. On the other hand, we got two exchanges. We got, I think, MaxC and BitGet. And these are two exchanges, so the net exchange number that we got is one more exchange. But losing Bitforex actually was a big hit because there was a kind of a bigger volume on Bitforex. So that has happened. And also we have happening the OMI staking seasons, where a couple of people got some rewards for having 10 million OMI staked in the app. So you got a logo that is trading about $1,000 or $1,500 at the moment and gives you exclusive rights to a specific group where you probably get more information about the token or more quickly. Then also we have the move to base from Ecomi, where we still don't know exactly what will come with it. There are things that come with it. Maybe it facilitates transactions, maybe burn mechanics and so on. And then on the other side, we have the veve performance that is not as expected in terms of the Blackpink drop. And on the other side, we have a constant, very small user growth of 5, 6, 10, 12, sometimes a couple of more users that we can see on Immutescan. So that is the whole situation. And what's really missing is this link between Ecomi and the veve app, which the team already said that it is a priority to bring OMI to NFT this year. So this is the only milestone of the roadmap that we know. And this brings me to the point, why is the Ecomi price so low and why is it continuing to dump? Because if you are an investor, if you're a new investor looking for some tokens that haven't pumped, you're going to check out a couple of things. Social media, is it very active? You're going to check out the white paper. You're going to check out what's being said on social media. You're going to check out the roadmap. What is coming up? Which are the next milestones to pump the token? And I would say the biggest problem at the moment is that veve and Ecomi, for the Ecomi token, for the Web3 integration, do not really have a written out roadmap. So here guys, bull market on, this is what is going to happen. So what I see is that if you're a new investor, you're basically looking at a token where there's on Twitter, which is the main source of information, is a lot of negativity going on. But at the same time, you don't have a new roadmap as a basis to make an investment decision. So you do not have a roadmap throughout this bull run. We will put OMI to NFT. We're going to include burn mechanics, deflationary in that way. You can calculate exactly how much deflation you would have on every X amount of gems invested on the app or transacted on the app and so on. So it's really unclear how the tokenomics will be throughout this bull run, and the tokenomics are the main decision why people are aping into something, except yes, I know guys, except for meme coins, because on meme coins it is very clear that it's a bullshit token and it doesn't do anything. But people like to look at non-meme coin tokens and say, okay, this is adopted by these companies. This has these and that tokenomics. It's deflationary or it's inflationary or it's stable. It's allocated through VCs and whales in that and that way. There are so many token unlocks and so on. So if you're looking at the tokenomics for Ecomi, you cannot find this very important element of a roadmap. And that is the reason why people are going to sell OMI to get into projects that actually have a roadmap and actually have the fundamentals to make quick returns. Does that mean that Ecomi cannot come back? No, it doesn't. But as we've always said on this channel, there's no really good reason to have all your money in Ecomi. There is some reason to have some money in Ecomi, and we will see if that adds up in the end. It's a bet, it's a gamble, it's a very intransparent bet, which is coming back again to the roadmap, right? But I always said, so people were like, why do you only have 4.2 million OMI? Because I don't want to have an overweight of Ecomi in my portfolio, and now it kind of shows why. Because if I have 50% Bitcoin, I'm up 3x, right, on the Bitcoin. And I have some RWeave where I'm up 7x or so, or 8x or 10x. I have some graph where I'm up 100% or 200% from DCA. I have some Chainlink where I'm up, right? So if I had only all of my money in OMI, I would be down 70, 60, 50%, depending on the average of DCA, of hypothetical DCA that I would have put into Omi. So is this a good time to sell? Me personally, I don't want to sell here, because I think that there is no good reason to sell at a 70% loss, and at the same time my portfolio allocation is sub 10%, so I'm good. Is it a good time to buy? I would say there is price discovery to the downside at the moment, and for sure if you are very, very bullish, then this is the lowest price that you ever could get since the initial allocation round. So, and the FUD is very high, and if you are following the principle of being greedy when others are fearful, this is the time. We're seeing at X, there's a lot of FUD. And with FUD, I mean really fear, uncertainty, doubt. That's what many people have. They have fear, the token goes to zero. They have uncertainty about the roadmap. They have doubts about the capabilities of the team. That is exactly the definition of FUD. Not in the sense of being used the FUDders that intentionally are putting out negative content. No, FUD in the sense of you are afraid that your bags go to zero. That is actually the case. So we're at all-time lows. There is a lot of fear in the market. There's a lot of blood in the streets. Now it is upon us to decide whether we want to allocate money or not. You are coming here to this video to find a definitive answer. Please, patient hodler, tell me whether it's time to buy or not. I'm not going to do that. Me personally, I'm going to wait and see, as I did for the last couple of 500 days or so. As you know from Crypto Morning Coffee, I'm looking at what is happening, because if you have price discovery, there's no real next support level. There is no real limit to where the price could fall in terms of technical analysis. I'm going to first wait and see where it consolidates, because if you lose a big level of support like the 0005 at the moment, very likely the price comes up and tries to either break above it to kind of form a fake out, or is going to do a bearish retest on the bottom of basically flipping that previous support into overhead resistance, and then comes down again from there. So I want to see whether it does one or the other thing and then make a new decision. Now, let me know in the comments below what you think about the Ecomi price. I know that there are people that think Ecomi is dead. I know that there are people that think Ecomi is going to $1. If you still see a chance, then the multiples are higher from here than they were when it was at 0006. That is for sure, right? So you only have to get to 001, and you will already have more than 100% pump out of that. But be assured that if something goes sideways in the market, the prices could be very, very much lower. There is no guarantee for a token to succeed, nor is there a guarantee for it to do well throughout the next couple of months. We will see how it develops in the bull market. Now, you know all of that. Let's enjoy the view. Let's see what happens to the Ecomi tokens. If you think like I have been running before, no, it's just extremely, extremely hot here. I've not been running, but I'm sweating here. So yeah, maybe that's also the heat of the price action in the Ecomi token. Anyways, let's enjoy the view one more time here from beautiful Scalea. So you see here really the beach line going until the horizon. Is a volcanic, a little bit of a stony beach. So it's not really like the white beaches that we want to see. And then we have the open ocean there, or open ocean on the other side. There is more landmass, but overall, very beautiful day, as all of the days here in Calabria. It's very dry, very hot. And yeah, I hope you're not too desperate for Ecomi. If you have allocated your portfolio right, you shouldn't be. Otherwise, stay tuned to this channel. Crypto Morning Coffee, as the last information, will be coming back on the 14th probably. And until then, wherever you are on the world, have a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. I see you in the next video.